Gwydion, hey everyone, it's Eric, and it's time for the Icelandic word of the day, thing of the day, something of the day. Today, let's talk about the weather, which is apparently, according to, at least according to Jon Simon and several other Icelanders I've spoken to, is sort of the stereotypical thing that people talk about in Iceland. Jon Simon claims that his former father-in-law would get a call from his neighbor about 12 times a day, so he says, and they would just talk about the weather for 20 minutes at a time. Even though it was, a nice, perfectly normal day. Some of the phrases that get used here, Hvernig veðrið, you can, that's, how's the weather, what's the weather like? You can see that the word for weather, veðrið, you can, if you just listen to it, you can see the resemblances to English weather. Very similar, except for the grammatical system that puts ith on the end, and the fact that Icelandic doesn't differentiate between V and W. So veðrið as opposed to weather. So what is the weather? Well, if it's sunny, það heiðskritt. Just like in English, there's a sort of dummy it. What is it? It is the weather, I guess. But so you just say það heiðskritt, which means it is sunny. Það skýjað, which is it's cloudy. Það raining, and so on. If you want to talk about the temperature, well, first off, it should be said that Iceland, like virtually everywhere except for America, uses Celsius, not Fahrenheit, and I have no idea what any numbers in Celsius mean because I am an American. So you say that so the weather is usually expressed in those terms, and so I can tell you how to say those things. I have no idea what they actually translate into. You might say that if the weather is 4 degrees above Celsius, which is pretty cold, but það fjögurra stiga hiti. Now, as with all numbers, 1 through 4 get declined, and all numbers above that just have a singular form. So if it were 5 degrees above Celsius, that would be það fimm stiga hiti. But alas. So that's how you talk about temperature. And that's above zero. Obviously, as you would expect in Iceland, sometimes it gets below zero in the winter. And that is same thing if it were -4. That's það fjögurra stiga frost. So, hiti, frost. Okay, and the other thing that gets talked about in the weather forecasts here is wind, which gets expressed in meters per second. So if the wind is blowing at, say, 5 meters per second, again, we're talking about the metric system, 5 metra sekundu. That's how you say how fast the wind is blowing. Which is, apparently really important information. I guess it is. I guess it is here. I guess we talk about wind speeds in American weather, but not with the same kind of emphasis it seems like they place on them in Iceland, unless there's tornadoes or something. Straight line winds. And in case you were wondering, I dag, which is today. Let's see. Það 15 stiga hiti, so it's 15 degrees above 0, which I think it's like in the 50s. It's been about in the 50s during the time I've been here. Og það er skiath. Yeah, there's some clouds. But overall, today is really nice. Today and yesterday are the first times that I've actually seen the sun for any length of time since I've gotten to Iceland, which has its ups and its downs. The good news is that there's the sun and it's a lovely day. The bad news is that there's the sun and it's a very bright night. Good luck sleeping. Anyway, that's the weather, and I will see you tomorrow. Sjáumst.